Hello, Professor. How are you? I am Joaquin Rodriguez from Argentina, being assistant coach of Florida National University here in Miami. Actually working in the tennis team, so I'm so excited about it. And today I'm gonna talk about the case study number 4 in the legal ethical business class. So actually, it was a really interesting case that happened years ago about a multinational pharmaceutical company. So, okay, I'm gonna start to introduce. Actually, we did a paperwork based on that. So, I'm gonna start to do actually my paperwork, uh, how I did it step by step. So, my paperwork and this video is talking about, okay, about the company, introducing a bit who was working there, when it was created. We're working on the specific, I'm gonna talk about the specific vaccines and stuff that they were doing for people, how was really famous, was like expanded their business after the main issue, what happened, the decision that they took at the moment. And after, I'm gonna give an example if I was working there, and I'm gonna do a report about the ethical decision that they took, how I will react, how they did at the moment. After that, compare based on all the information that I have, compare all of that with different philosophers that we have in the class. And at the end, I'm gonna give a final conclusion. So, all right, let's start. So, first of all, I'm gonna talk about like Merck Corporation's company. Actually, it's an American multinational company, pharmaceutical for sure, that was actually studying in 1668, approximately years ago. Actually, it's really old. Basically, like they create medicines, vaccines, biology therapies, and animals, and different health products that are developed for that company. So what happened at that moment? The thing that the director of the company, Merck, receives a proposal to create a drug against river blindness. This medicine was going to be a compost, but a really specific drug. Actually, was used for animals. That was ivermectin. So it was a new antiparasitic. It was against parasites. So use it for animals, but never for humans. But the thing is, like they try many times, and when they could be really helpful for many people. So which one was the main idea? I'm gonna try to explain. Oh, sorry. This disease is caused by the fly, right? That was living in the rivers and stuff in the third world countries and stuff, produce like many problems, skin problem, irritation, and irreversible like blindness and stuff. So actually, it's really hard. So, all right, they took a decision about it when they have all this opportunity. They invest over $100 million in drugs and research and investigation all the time for humans and to help them. But they have to take a difficult decision. Why? Because they say, all right, I'm spending like really hundreds of millions of dollars investigating to take the new product. The thing is that the final cost was really expensive, and the people that was living at that time, and actually nowadays in the third world stars, like actually they don't have the basic needs sometimes, so were not affordable for them to get. It was really expensive for them, for one part. I know that actually was really helpful because this product actually they can help many people to save for the problem skins, pigmentation and stuff. And but for the problem of the economical part, that the third world country couldn't buy it, and also because they try this specific medicament that I talk later on about was ivermectin was just proving animals, but they didn't know actually the secondary effect in people. So actually they don't. If I was me, actually, I wouldn't sell it yet, because actually I want to help people, but I don't know how this medicine will react. So at the end, they decide to stop the investigation, to stop everything, because the medicine will not work on, no one will buy it. Secondary effects for all people, they didn't know it yet, so they start to stop the process. So If I were a senior manager, at Merck Incorporation, and the owner asked me to take a recommendation of whether, I don't know, the company, if the if the company will continue to research and stuff, and give all this drug to the people, I will do it in this way. For example, the company is considered and always providing like a very good customer service, like provides a really good service all the time, right? This case with the new drug, I think that the company, I think they should continue investigating, right? Should continue investigating because they need, the research is essential to create this new drug to help all the people they really need it, against different viruses. One of the biggest problem is the price. In addition to the cost that this drug was going to have, is the drug that was made up for ivermectin. That actually is the drug that doesn't knew how the secondary effect will affect on those people. All these factors generate like many points. Again, since it was going to be, expensive for the people, difficult to get them, also secondary effects and stuff. So personally, believe that further research should be carried out, since the medication will be would be actually essential for people lives for sure, and make it less expensive without any secondary risk. So that's the idea. In an ethical part, I think they have to keep researching and try to get this medicine, but they gotta be sure about the secondary effects that they produce, and the cost will be less for the people that live in the third world. So that's the conclusion. So in the ethical part, I think that they did well to don't sell it, but first for the secondary effects, and after, I don't know if many people couldn't afford that, and it would be struggle all the time, the people fighting for the medicine, you never know. But sure, they gotta find a way to take this medicine off the market. Yes, or yes, they gotta put it in the market for sure. They need to help the people. It's social responsibility. I know that they need help in ethical part is really important, but they need also to be secure for the people. They cannot take any drug, any medicament without know what's gonna happen in your body. So, okay, based on all of that, all the information that I give you now, I'm gonna explain different points of different perspectives that philosophers have. For example, according to the first philosopher, that is Amartya Sen, clarified that ignorance ethic is wrong, no? Because its importance in business behavior, for sure. There will be a mutual trust with communication and all the people that you are working with you. You're gonna be really trustful, and she affirmed that if you follow all the rules and you work with the people in an ethical way, it's gonna be, you have many chances to success. So yes, also it says that the company will not be successful if it does not have the value, the ethics of using the public goods, since public goods are used by consumers, therefore, and stuff. So you gotta be hearing all the time the public. So Robert Frank explained that ignoring business ethics prevents, in all the business ethics prevents from being successful. So if you're ignoring, there's no way that you're gonna be successful. He affirmed that the social responsibility plays a fundamental role, since it is done well, it can be very beneficial for the company. That's for sure. It's kind of similar to what the other philosopher said before. And Lin Sharp Fein affirms that the ethics and management are related. The ethical and management are related all the time. So if you go with both ethical and management in the same direction, you're gonna be really successful. Companies must follow the rules and comply with business ethics for sure. And on the other hand, managers must be the ones to show to the employee that working ethically is the best way to be successful. That is gonna be from the leaders down. So, all right, we are at the end of this work. In conclusion, for this case, there is no doubt that about ethics and morality here. That was really clear. The company, it gets to be really deep in the research, try to research as much as they can to invest in river blindness, to create a treatment for this disease and help many people around in the third world as soon as possible, because they need it. And this medicine needs to be secure for everyone that is taking, with no secondary effects and stuff. So they need to keep researching really well to help the other people to don't have the disease and don't be dangerous in where they are living. Thank you.